So welcome everybody. This is a video game. You have the glorious casts, Jurzal, Monkey, Trace,
Hello, guys.
and we are having round of 16, Bush administration with Zerg Terran Protoss versus Glory 3 Terran Protoss Terran.
Yes, Terran, Protoss, Terran. Wow.
I think the strong advantage goes to the Glory 3
Yes.
race choice here.
Why?
Well, Terran should kill the Zerg, then Protoss should kill the Terran, and then it's PD stack. So it's
Yeah.
weakened Protoss.
Well, it's not PT stack, right? Like it's
No,
Protoss against Terran.
it's not like PD stack, but it's weakened down Protoss.
Ooh, but straight stalkers versus marines. I'm not sure about that. Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
From both
I think
sides. Like both Protoss are going pure stalker.
Yeah. I don't know why Stalker though against Terran. That's really harsh. I think, right? Interesting.
With Blink. I think I'm trying to think the logic behind it.
Yeah, maybe expect some tier 2 openers. I don't know. And also Blink.
Like in that case, you still get adepts and sentry anyway, even if it's T2 build.
Okay, well, 2 stalkers were saved. And what is this? Interesting build here.
Okay, there's the adepts. Let's see the sentry. Okay, their sentry is not controlled. I would say, to be honest, the first 2 minutes of the game is a bit of a mess. Like a lot of things are going on around, but it's kind of
Oh,
hard
there's
to
blink on those
judge.
stalkers too, which is usually not a good idea versus Terran.
No?
By the way, there is no stim. That's really interesting.
Pushing units, 300 million.
Okay, so SLR needs some sentries, but otherwise he did add the adepts. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Doesn't matter. Uh, um, yeah, I guess the Glory Tree is starting to push back after first 2 minutes of a bit of a struggle on their side. The bunker accumulated 21 kills. Now we see the lead, Marauders, Hellbats. This is okay build from Rebelcom. Okay-ish build. And now he's gonna leak over and kill some of the Marines.
Yeah.
Destroyer has
There's
2
still quite a
adepts
lot of,
and
yeah, there's
glaives.
still quite a bit of bio for that wave there, though.
No
Is he
second
going to have
sentry.
enough? Nope, he still
No,
doesn't have enough.
it's not enough.
So Destroyer doesn't have second sentry and has adept glaives with only 2 adepts. Or 3 adepts, sorry. So, but the PD stack here is gonna be just strong enough. It would be nice to blink forward to tank the adepts for the Marines. Okay. Kill the Lynx. And the Roach, yeah, the Marauders are connecting with the Roach and draining all the Queen energy out.
Yeah.
That's why Queens doesn't work with Roaches.
It's really hard on the Terran.
Yes. Because Terran is by default a bit weaker in the early game versus Protoss. And then when you have a leak and there's like double stimming, it's very rough. Even if it's
True.
Stalker heavy, not gonna cut it. So we see double T2 from the bottom team. usually it's like one. It usually what we see in the top teams like teammates go one by one T2. Just let the one T2 one tearing up, get the unit, and then the next one goes in the next way. But I think they're gonna get away
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah.
Playing forward from destroyer. Yes, and the repetitive cycle of killing the links and then draining the queens. Because look how many transfuses had to be used on the roach
Yeah.
to keep it alive. More bio from Jabelcom, 1-1 upgrades.
I don't know why sending turrets. I mean, bombs though. Here, Reaper bombs. I mean.
I think there's some of
Oh,
the.
there is a DT. Oh my god.
I don't think the DT is necessary.
Yeah.
But what you're gonna
Indeed.
do with it? Make it Archon
Yeah.
versus Terran?
I don't know. I think they'll see it anyway now.
We didn't post. Okay, okay. So just a reminder, this is best of three, round of 16.
Yeah.
And between every game, teams can lock up new races except
Best of
double
five.
Protoss. Did I say best of five?
You said best of three.
Okay,
It's best
best
of
of
five.
five. Best of five, yes. You know, it's been a long day.
Yep,
My
for
brain
sure.
is functioning only partially.
Yeah.
There's an anti-armor, very nice.
Well, I don't know if why there's not lips though here,
Because they
but
already
okay.
have lips,
Yeah.
so
Could
it's fine.
be still.
I think it's a fine. Like maybe
I
one or
think
two is okay for
lip
just
lip would be better option than Raven. That's what I'm saying.
Raven is not the worst as well. Like anti-armor missile, like no more than two
Mm,
Ravens. Two Ravens is
I
the
think
max.
lip can stack to the next wave, so that's much better option.
I like Ravens. I like Ravens from the point
Oh,
of view.
we have a lip change here. Actually, this is not that bad.
Let's see the
Well,
Stalker
there is
macro.
enough. Yeah.
Um, Instinct Siege.
Yes, interesting siege. Try to siege like all sides, I think.
I think
Oh,
maybe
that
he
was.
was expecting
Oh,
like side blink.
he used all his disruptor shots, right?
Yes.
Could actually save some. I think he could save some, two of them.
hmm Like here in Kivon's defense, like I kind of like Ravens. Like maybe just one Raven at this stage and get second one a bit
One
later.
Raven is okay, but I
Yes.
mean, you
Yeah.
can get like two lips instead of three Raven.
Yeah. I agree. That could be fine. More queens from Undead. Ooh, the lips are not sieged, so they're gonna get some extra shots off.
Yeah, now we have a Void Ray, so Sleeps has no chance.
There's a okayish micro from the Destroyer. He blinks back.
Yeah, yeah,
He
it's not
kills
bad.
all the libs, so it's all good. Disruptors, let's see. One is spent, one is saved, one is spent, one is saved. So two disruptors can be available. Three.
Oh, that wasn't that bad shot, but yeah, still.
Yes, Kivan is sleeping on his Widowmines and not spreading his bio. We saw how it
Yeah.
went this morning when
Well,
somebody
that
doesn't
if
spread the
that
bio.
Disruptors lives on, it could be really good, but yeah.
Yes, you can see your wave disintegrating in a second, in a blink of an eye.
The thing is, we don't see the Shroud also here. We should see more Shroud, I think.
Versus Liberators, yes, for sure.
Yes. Okay, siege. Oh my god. I'm so excited to see this game actually. Actually, this is not bad.
I think they're still even, like in a lot of sense.
Yes.
Let's see the disruptor micro because there's still no
That.
video mats and the bios all clumped up. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, this
but
was
no
not
more.
bad at all.
We need immortals here. Okay, one
Okay.
immortal is there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
even
this is
with all
all.
the disruptor shots, it was still not enough. Seems like.
Yes.
Or is it?
It is enough, I think.
With the help of the queens? Yeah, but the queens are just not gonna do anything versus Libs. So the Protoss needs to push harder there. Needs to
Yes.
kill his wave completely and then kill half the wave of Shabelcom to help the queens to push over.
The thing is here, yeah, there's too much stack going on.
Okay, there are Vida Mines, but still Vida Mines are clumped up. This is
The
not
blink
bad.
back, the blink back isn't really good here.
This is not bad from
Yeah.
top team, but the Libs are not
Yes.
siege correctly, but still they managed to kill some.
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be good.
Well, they
So
siege. Yeah.
the Vida Mines are still not there, so oh, the disruptors are
Oh.
doing devastating
Wow.
damage.
Yeah. It is too much damage.
Are they really pushing?
Yes, they're pushing actually.
Yes.
I mean, their follow up is pretty good. I mean, the top team's follow up, I would say it's really good.
Yes. The only thing that worries me a bit is the Zerg, ZVT. Queens needs more hydras a bit.
I mean, they need infestor shroud.
Yes. Like I would sell a couple of the hydras and go for more multiplay and move
I
full
think, but
front.
I would see this Terran still covers up a lot of stuff here. But yeah, not maybe not that much enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look here.
yeah. Almost he killed almost all. Yeah, he killed everything almost.
Okay, let's see if the products can carry out. No void race, still no void race.
Disruptors. I mean, leaps are really.
Yeah, but you still need like safety void ray, just in case if the stalkers are busy.
Yeah, maybe some even. Uh,
Like I would add like one
Phoenixes.
phoenix and two void rays here, or
Yes,
less
yes,
immortals.
exactly. Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, so one disruptor is recharged.
Uh,
Oh, it
it
died.
it had hopes up and then it get shattered.
Problem here is just there's no shroud.
Yeah, I would say that is the big fallback. What's the upgrades? 2-2. Double AOE now. Yeah, it is looking really good, and then I think the gases did not help. Like I think they got too excited and start to gas. They will watch the
Yeah,
replay and then they'll check the gas timings and they'll be biting their fingers off.
yeah. Can be cannon. Maybe I'm not sure, but
A lot of
it's really
marauders,
hurts.
it could be. Because the Zerg is not full front. I think in this scenario, Zerg needs to be even maybe full back, red is full front, and then Protoss is full front, based on the amount of queens. There's Torch from Jubelcom, so he's gonna start clearing out the Raven and the Liberator.
There is some corruptors actually here.
I don't think it's gonna matter. Corruptors have slow DPS,
Yes, true.
and the ground's gonna clear everything here, and the Stalker's gonna kill those Corruptors. Okay, we see T3 from Command. Anti-armor, some sliding libs.
The blink backs are really bad here. I mean, like,
Because the auto blink is on.
yeah, auto blink is on, so
So versus Terran, basically what you wanna do, you wanna turn off the auto blink.
yeah.
pretty much in any of the scenario. Even if you like, basically you don't get blink in the first place, and even if you get it, then you turn it off. Yeah, seems like the both teams are really like fighting and struggling for the middle. I think I like how even the teams are.
I mean, Jabelka has tier 3 range, so
Yes, yes. I believe he's the one who is calling the shots as well in the either voice chat or in the allies chat.
yes. Yeah.
6 disruptors. Let's see. The Vidamites are in the middle of the army.
Yes.
Yes, and Jabelka points that out and starts pinging his field.
But this is now like 6 lips leaking to the other wave. I mean, they have already.
Yes, and no mutas.
Yeah.
A lot of infestors, but no shroud.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
really.
there's a shroud, but for opponent. I think he,
Yes.
I think he panicked and just by accident
Yes.
wanted to throw the fungal and
Yeah.
Monkey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you have any comments about the games? Like me and Teresa are pretty sleepy.
Yeah, I kind of just woke up.
I
Yeah.
see. I woke up 22 hours ago.
I took a nap after I woke up this morning.
It's I don't think it's called a nap. I think it's called sleeping in.
This is definitely an exciting game, though. I've just
Hmm.
been sitting here wondering if the top team will eventually push over this middle line.
Well, there's a couple four immortals leaked, a couple stalkers, but there's nothing left over from the Zerg wave. Yeah, with the infestor shroud, I would say
They would win the middle.
yes.
Yeah.
I think they will push when they were pushing, and they keep pushing
Yeah.
because the libs will not do so much damage with those queens. Okay,
With the amount
seventh,
of marauders that Blue has, he could have probably benefited from a few mutas in the beginning too.
definitely, yeah. 17-minute bunker. I think this is the latest bunker we have seen in this tournament.
Yeah, both teams are fighting hard.
This is really hard to come back from now on, actually, because 17 minutes in game. And the
Yes.
Zerk is not pushing, so that's really hard. Yeah. Slips is a big problem now.
Hmm.
Like, this guy should put the shroud on the liberation zone, right? I mean, the zones as the are the damage that is giving from the lips, so the shroud would like make the damage half.
Hmm. So basically, when there was a patch in StarCraft that infestors had this infested Terran, it got removed and replaced with Microbial Shroud that helps versus anti-air, like helps
Hmm.
versus air units that does
Hmm.
air ground damage, like Banshee, Liberator, Carrier, and most of the high level Zergs are using Infestor Shroud pretty much all the time whenever they are facing Terrans. That's one of the key spells that you have to use as a Zerg just to make sure that you survive the Libs and
Yes,
Banshees.
exactly.
Mostly
But
Libs.
I must say, I'm really surprised. I mean, Bush administration just pushed back, that
Yes,
the early
yes,
game
yes. Yes.
was a really nice like push.
I think we may have a 3-2 series if we have a better team matchups because the currently like Glory 3, like Japan team, they have very strong matchup advantage. And
Uh,
even with that
I don't
advantage,
understand why
there's
though. Why they
because
have
look at
better advantage?
because Terran should push the Zerg, right?
Which Terran?
First versus first line.
Yeah, what? I don't think so.
I think so.
Why?
Because for Zerg it takes like 5 minutes as a T2 Zerg to push Terran to get enough
But I,
Hydralisk Lurkers and Infestors. Like that's assuming that Terran does everything correctly and builds Marauder 60% Marauder,
but the
40% Marauder.
first Terran goes tier 2 directly, no? or not?
First two,
First Terran went to tier 2, no?
it can.
Directly.
Yes, and still the after that is Protoss, and even there is a small leak. Protoss turns off the sentries and still wins the Terran wave.
Well, I think like first Zerg can still win against Terran because it's first position.
I guess.
What we'll see, I guess. Yeah, depends on the build order, right?
Hmm.
Not queens and roaches.
Yes, that's for sure.
I'm not sure what those ghosts are for now.
For the Protoss.
Too many ghosts. Like I would not get ghosts when we are
Yeah,
defending.
yeah, this is too much
I
ghost.
think
Yeah,
what was it, like 5, 6 ghosts there?
is it? Oh my god, really?
5 ghosts.
Yeah, yeah. There's five
Full with
ghosts.
full
Yeah,
upgrade.
yeah. Against Protoss, they are not so much solid. I think. Yeah, I mean that
You
much.
can get versus Protoss, but only when you're pushing. Like that's it. That's
Yeah,
like a luxury unit that you get just to be fancy
yeah.
versus Protoss shields.
Yes, yes,
But
definitely. Yeah.
not when you're trying to defend and fighting for the middle.
Hmm.
They're just too expensive. They cost 235 minerals plus all the upgrades. You would rather get libs.
Yeah, I'd rather get lips or ravens.
Yes, because they have way higher DPS, and they are harder to kill,
Yes.
and they do way more damage if they get leaked over the
Look,
next lane.
Jabelka's build is just textbook. Look, like lip torse and like
Mhm.
nothing can win here.
Yes, but
It's really
I think
hard.
they need to recognize that they need at least one gas. Otherwise, if there's a stack and they get pushed over, they could be in
Yeah.
trouble.
How many? Let's see. Okay,
Six
there's
or
only
seven.
one gas. One
Yes.
gas. Yeah. Right. If the Bush administration got three gas, maybe they can have an advantage here. Actually.
Yes, but then you say the Tempest and versus double Terran with Thors. Then you know
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
GG.
Tempest is a waste of mineral probably
Hmm.
against Horse.
Yes.
You could better three gas, right?
I I would say so. Yes.
Yeah.
You can rather get the third gas than get the Tempest. It's gonna have
Yeah.
more value.
Yeah.
Just to explain why Tempest is such a bad unit, it's because Tempest may
Them
seem like how to say
good unit.
appealing. Like Tempest could be like appealing unit by the mechanic of it. Like it's very
Long
long
range.
range and high
Again.
damage per shot and everything, right? And it's not that crazy expensive
Not high. I think it's not high damage.
per shot, not
Uh,
per second.
no, per shot even. I mean, like
Look at this. Does 52 versus 40 versus ground. Like it's not bad. Like it's one shot to a Steam Marine.
no, not ground. I mean against air.
It's still fine.
Yeah, and it's still slow, so DPS is not as good.
Yes, I'm talking about the shot, not the DPS.
Yeah,
And the opportunity to okay, my Tempest is gonna stack. But the problem with when you have Thors out, the Thors are prioritizing Tempest as a air to ground unit, and it just shuts it down from the sky easily.
yeah.
And for that money, you'd rather get a Void Ray, get a Disruptor,
Also,
anything else.
another reason is that Tempest back in the day is was very useful and was much better than this because Tempest is nerfed down, like too much.
Hmm.
Like first of all, their ground like ground range was as much as the air range, and now its ground range is just lower than
Hmm.
their air range. So I mean air to air range,
Yes. GG,
and then
congratulations. Sorry to interrupt, but we have the game
yeah,
concluding. So
yeah,
the
yeah.
Glory 3 gets the game 1 victory. Congratulations. Okay, what do you guys predict? What's gonna be the changes?
I'm hoping to see Undead Ninja not make any queens this game. He's probably seen like Nova and David Master make mass amounts of queens versus Terran. There's a specific time and place you do such a thing. like that, but I would prefer to see him do like a more standard build.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, just because that was one of the biggest game changers for that game there.
Yeah, the queens. If there was infestor micro shroud, I think even the queens would beat that. But yeah, there's not much room for mistakes if you have like 4 liberators sitting on you.
Yes, and queens are not good versus libs generally.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have links. We have T2.
Also, I did notice the top team is doing a lot of middle type of builds.
Zealots. Hmm.
Okay, so the zealots could work early on.
Yeah,
Okay, and the top team has the middle right now.
yes, they have the middle. That's true. The thing about zealots, I think I kind of have a bit of like a conclusion why people love zealots versus Terran like that early. Yeah, because it gives like a false pretenses.
Yeah, it does, because you pretty much can't beat the zealots early on.
You can, but yes, it's zealots are
No, no, like
strong in the first two.
yeah,
Well, you can. There's things you can do
yeah,
to
yeah. You
win it.
can't. What I
But
mean
but,
is like
but
almost
that is like you have to expect zealots kind of a
yeah.
thing. Not like oh I just get to upgrade and win. But the thing about the false pretense about zealots is that it's very strong at the early game and you almost definitely gonna win the waves, and then you kind of feel that it's gonna be good going on. But the problem with zealots is that you are having a melee unit versus ranged unit, and ranged units
Okay,
are
so
layered.
Undead Ninja did go ahead and get Hydras this time, which I'm happy about.
Yes, it's way better. Look, it just does way more DPS. I like this a lot. There's no
Yep.
sentry from destroyer. This is not gonna be good. Steam Marines, they're gonna be +1. Okay, no +1. 200 minerals in the bank. Doesn't matter. There's no sentry, so
Okay,
it
but
just
yeah, for
rolls.
this situation, he didn't need it, and
Mhm. Zealots are all Marines are all clumped up. My speaking vocabulary is going down. But there's no armor on those zealots, which is a bit of a problem versus +1 Marines.
That is correct, Jurzal.
Sorry, what's not correct?
That is correct, Jurzal.
I see. Thanks.
Hmm.
Nice to be right.
oh, so we're seeing queens again. I'm not sure how I feel about the queens. I prefer to see way more Hydras.
I prefer to see just
What?
Infestor there.
Or an Infestor, yes, but
If there's only like if there's like one Liberator, then the siege you can only siege on one side. So he's doing the correct thing. He's splitting apart a bit. Okay, there's a sentry. Armor is there. Now +1 attack
yep, still no +1 attack here.
from both sides, and that's gonna make the Stalker stack, and that's gonna trouble for zealots. Just
Well,
just
it's not really good with Zealous actually, because oh yeah, this is now.
let me explain the mechanic why zealots suck versus
Yes,
marines.
yeah,
It's because zealots are melee unit, and melee
mhm,
unit versus one line of range unit is gonna be very strong. But the problem with with melee units, you can't like double stack them. You can only have like one line of it. If you have like double line of zealots, it's not like two zealots are gonna attack the same marine. But in the meantime, you can put like two marines in a line or three marines in a line. If the zealot is coming forward, it gets in a range of all three marines. Doesn't matter if it's 5, 4, or 3 range, still shoots at the same DPS. And that's why zealots are strong at early game because they're melee unit. But after a while, the range unit just out DPS the melee units while they are charging in, and that's it. They just die before they do anything. And that's why zealots are double-edged sword. They're strong, and after there's a breaking point, and after that they just total garbage.
exactly. Actually, they lose so fast, they can like
Yeah.
lose the bunker here.
Yeah, they lose the value so fast, the zealots. It's just no point of getting in versus turn. Okay, we see Infestor. Let's see if you're gonna see Microbe Shroud. Okay, we see. Oh, the fungal was a bit too far stretched.
Okay, so there's red lips now.
Red lips with their full HP. But no
Oh
siege,
Oh.
no
no.
siege. And stalkers are just gonna chew them away.
But
Oh, but they
Stalker's
But there
blink.
gonna
He
was
be
an
blinked
back.
auto
back.
blink, so
Yeah. Okay, he blinked back. Never mind. But still,
yep,
there's not
so
enough bio. And then comes just zealots, and they're gonna get shredded by marines.
so I think at this point SLR needs to go T2 and get some disruptors. That would be the only way to push back.
Yes, and move those zealots away from the front. Look, there's a shroud.
Okay, there is a shroud, yes.
Siege, 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 siege. No siege, no siege, no siege.
Oh
No.
my.
There's no siege. I don't think he's microing the leaves, and it's just painful
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
those leaves just
yeah.
sacrifice their life for the iron.
But still, this is not that bad actually.
Yes, because of the blink back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the auto blink is
And
actually
but now,
hurting.
oh, there's a disruptor. Let's see.
There is 2 disruptors. Let's see this.
Ooh,
Oh,
this is actually very good.
10
yes,
and
this is
10.
actually really good.
Kivan forgot that
Very nice.
Kivan is T2, but he forgot he needs zero mans and spread. I like how like if you compare like group stages and round of 32, like there's like evolving of skill happening as well between the teams. And I remember like in the first like we didn't saw disruptors at all pretty much in the first group stages. Now we are seeing disruptors and liberators each and infestor microbial shroud. It's like a big improvement. Like after you get wrecked by those units, then you start countering them. Then okay, let's split versus disruptors. Let's blink away from
There is
liberators.
another disruptor here actually.
Yes, so I think it's nice
Oh,
to
that
see the
disruptor shot.
evolution here, and it's nice to see that players are okay. This counters that. This counters
Oh
that.
Oh
no,
no.
no.
Okay, there's the domains now and a
Okay, so
disruptor.
let's see these disruptor balls. These are important disruptor shots here.
Okay, one for Widow Mine and okay,
Oh.
okay-ish, but not enough. Not good enough. They have to
Yes,
be perfect if you don't have any adepts.
yes, exactly.
And I would put the zealots like back, like let the disruptor shoot first, kill as much as you can, and then zealots charge in and clear the rest.
And again, that's a lot of queens here.
They don't have scan also, like how long it is already.
It seems like the bottom team's gonna start slowly closing this out.
Okay, so SLR saved his disruptors. Let's see if he can do anything with them.
Okay, but still not enough. Like in this stage of the game, when you're fighting for the middle, disruptors have to be on point. Like they have to be perfect. There's no can't
And the
twist them.
bunker's down again.
That's what the bunkers usually do every game. Sometimes twice a game, twice in a game. Sometimes one.
The Shrouds was really good actually.
Yes, for the Terran.
No, I
I
mean for
joke.
Zerk.
I joke.
Yeah.
Because the shroud works in both ways. I learned that as a hard way as well in one of the house games. You can throw a shroud and it's gonna affect the opponent's units as well. Okay, let's see. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Almost. So yeah, it's nice to see improvement from the previous game, but still, I think it back to the drawing board when it comes to the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And I think I would say the biggest thing what I saw here, like the Zerg was doing way better, like with high release copper there, but yeah, those zealots are just not enough versus Terran. You need
Yeah.
adepts there.
And also, Thor has Javelin Missile here.
I think it's stress, and probably next wave we're gonna see a
Yeah.
normal Thor. Sometimes
Yes.
happens even to me and so on other people that when you need to build like fast, like there's half a second, you don't have time to switch it, and you just boot it.
I think he changed already, yes.
Yeah, happens. So no gases from none of the teams. That's a nice improvement as well from the for
Mm-hmm.
the Bush administration. You see T3 from the two Terrans.
King Logan needs mines on the back sides because then disruptors cannot hit him as well as much, so he can save his marines. So
Mm-hmm.
marines can deal with the void rays.
Mm-hmm. Not all the infestors are shooting. Some miss micro from undead.
Yeah, but they're trying, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the higher skill level game you go, the more micro you have to do on more multiple
Yeah,
units.
I like the slips. You need to micro them earlier,
Mm-hmm.
otherwise it's really hard.
It's like libs and ravens, siege tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Then it comes down to infestors mostly. Like for Zerg, it's easier. It's just infestor viper. Like there's two units.
Mm-hmm.
And then comes
Oh, this
Protoss.
shots was not bad actually,
Yes, yes, shots are good.
but I think K1 has already tier 3 range.
Mm-hmm. I don't see King Logan. King Logan has T3 libs. But there's no protection for the libs. He's not back. He should be back. There should be
Mm-hmm.
ravens.
Yes.
And then the yellow, red should be back, and then teal should be front with some phoenix to help out. That's the
Mm-hmm.
only way. Without that, it's gonna be very
Yes,
hard.
yes, that's right.
Boom.
Yeah, I think if King Logan all move to the back and SLR goes front, maximum front, and add some phoenixes, maybe they can have a chance. But yeah,
Yes. But that window is closing down everywhere
yes,
because the Thor is out from Kavan already. There's Thor from
yeah,
Shibelko, so
10 minutes
timer
mark
is
normally is the way to go, right?
Mhm. up to up to 11, 12 when Terran starts getting T3.
Yes,
After that, the window closes down very fast.
yes.
Look how many libs there are.
Hmm.
Answer is too many. But oof, that's unfortunate when you're defending and trying to save your unit. You lose the Stratos.
Hmm. There's one gas each for the teams.
Two gas for the top team.
Yeah, now to the gas.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. Okay, just one added, I think.
It's pretty recent.
Hmm. Actually, I like the Zerg. Look, so much anti-air
Yes, Zergs are good.
already.
If Zerg did that previous game, they would win the previous game.
I think so, yeah. Because previous game, SLR didn't went to Zealots.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go
Yes,
to Zealots, I mean.
yes, 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 yes. So
Oh,
that decision is costs a lot. Price is very high now for that decision.
Yes.
Okay, let's see disruptors. Who's gonna kill who?
Oh, that's harsh.
You know what disruptors remind me? Of these
What?
old Western movies when there's the two duelists like standing on the street watching each other. Who's gonna blink
Yeah.
first and grab the gun?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what the disruptors reminds me of. It's like two brothers are colliding and they're looking at each other. Okay, you're shooting, not? Can I blink? No? Then like half the wave just evaporates.
Yeah.
It's really fun. So we see second gas from King Logan. I don't think that will be helpful, just because of the race matchup here. Like there's
Yeah.
Immortals, Voided, Disruptors, and then it comes two Terrans. The double gas is not gonna work. So reason why you can gas is that if you have like specific idea in the mind that okay in the next 5-6 minutes we need to build up our T3 units like Vipers and Libs and all that, and then after that we can push back the middle. You have like specific window of the timing, then you can gas, then you can calculate is it worth it or not. But just gassing because of the gassing, it's not gonna help here. There has to be some idea why you do it with the timing.
Oh, they don't actually. Okay, some two lurker actually stacked here.
Hmm?
Let's see.
There's Protoss after that. The lurkers are gonna be dealt with. There's Immortals and there's a lot of other units.
Yeah.
And let's see who blinks first. Okay, one disruptor went down for SLR,
Mm-hmm. Oh, that.
but he spent all his disruptors.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter if you save disruptors if they are not gonna shoot second time. Or the first time even.
I must say, the undead makes like tries his best here.
I need 1 minute AFK. Tris, I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
put your camera point of view for a second.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay, can you shift Z?
Shift Z.
Yes.
I'm already maximum.
No, click
Oh.
shift Z.
Why?
Just do it. Trust me.
I know Shift Z.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, this is pretty standard when 2 Terran goes like lips, tier 3 range lips. It's really, really hard to come back from here for the top team.
Hey, hey, I'm back.
Yeah, hey, welcome back. So I think we're gonna see 2-0 for this matchup, and then let's see next game what's gonna happen.
I would put my bet on that it's gonna be 2-0 here.
Yeah, the same. This is 2-0, I think, and next game, if Bush administration can open better, I think they have a really good chance because they know exactly they know how to follow up actually, like
Mm-hmm.
accept the openers.
They have a good thinking process. I like that.
I just didn't like the queens here, and I mean defending is okay, but I mean that much early Banelinks was a mistake. I think he could just go more Hydras and just Hydra Infestor is some link maybe on the back. It's just fine. But the rest queens and like banelings are just like a few banelings can be good against turrets, but that's all. I mean, you don't need to hide them behind the hydralisks and queens anyway. I mean, they're just stuck there and die to the lib range anyway. So GG.
Yes, GG. I think like when it comes to Glory 3 as winning team, like they did solid things. Like the Stalker opener is a bit iffy, but after that, okay, Adepts, Sentry, going the libs, all the solid things. Okay, good luck, have fun. Match point for the Glory 3.
Yeah, like good luck for both teams.
Yeah, I would love to see the Bush administration to just pull something wild out of their hats. Hopefully, we can see a big change here.
No, they changed the matchup, right? Like they
It's
go.
it's Zerg Protester now.
It's PvP now.
We have PvP and we have TVT right after that, and then we have
Zerk.
Zerg turn.
Depending on what the undead does,
I think it all depends on the Protoss this year.
no, but what I mean is like if Protoss is doing Stalker versus Stalker, if the Zerg loses fast, not loses fast, but like
Loses by a small
loses,
margin.
yeah,
That's the terminology I would say to
yeah,
use.
yeah.
Aha! King Logan's going Marine Reaper. I think we have the answer. Where is it gonna be pushed? But although with the Stalkers, the Marines are not bad because you need DPS to kill the Stalkers in the stacking situation.
Yeah, that's right.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see. We'll
mean,
see.
this might work out. It's all gonna depend. I hate to say it on purple and what he decides to build here.
And Jabelga's going T2, and Zerg's going T2. So actually, the advantage here goes to the Bush administration.
Yes.
It's all gonna depend on the blinks and the microing.
Although yes, the blink backs are gonna. Oh no, suicide blink again. Mm,
Oh no!
no. So okay, let me see how the fight ends. So the thing is, Zerg is gonna have to make sure he doesn't win the wave, but if he doesn't win the wave, then there's a Liberator in the Protoss. So he kind of has to win, but kind of no. So it's kind of hard. But the thing about Protoss Blink is that in SLR cases, you blink back as long as you can, and then the Terran should be full front. King Logan should be full front, first line. He's not, and that's gonna be costing him a lot because
They need to
Kavadi is
blink,
full front.
blink, 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 blink. No
Was there a
blink
blink?
there.
No blink.
No blink.
Unfortunate.
But he
Wait.
does have way more stalkers.
Destroy is going T2, right? Yes. Too early. I
Yeah,
would
Solar
say.
will need some zealots.
Hmm. But the thing is, like, how I see the
Okay,
dynamic
so
here,
now he's not blinking forward. SLR needs to blink forward here.
It
because
doesn't matter now.
whatever destroyer adds, he can't blink back anymore if he went T2.
Well, Lynx is a questionable move here. But yeah, that's for the moment it's alright, I guess.
It's okay if there's a leak from the previous wave.
Oh, there is actually on DT here.
Yes, I saw it. Let's see if
They
they
will need to
notice. They have
scan.
this. They have the
Yeah.
scan.
I hope they don't scan now. I mean, before the
Adepts.
Ooh, adepts.
Okay, there's a scan. They
yeah,
noticed.
there's a scan.
Adepts gonna suck ass versus those Archons later. But yeah, he's clearing it out nicely, and he's gonna damage a lot of those Reapers.
hmm
But SRR really needs to be full front.
It's fine,
It is
I
fine, but
guess.
it could be better.
I mean, they're stacking with the next wave, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he should disable the blink here. Oh,
There goes the
this is
cannon.
this is a cannon.
Are we seeing a comeback?
Are we?
That was well done by the bottom team.
I think playing 3 times the same matchup is just biting now. Javelka's the Glory 3 team. Because they've been playing all 3 games the same. Terran, Protoss, Terran.
Actually, this fungal was great.
Let's see how
So
many
the
Sagas die.
disruptor ball has been saved. So let's see what.
Well, that
Oh,
disruptor almost
Has
dead.
saved it,
Yeah.
and
I
yes,
But
this
I,
fungal. Oh,
and they got
this
that
this is
fungal off.
this
not
is
just Bush
really great.
administration being rude.
Yeah.
Killing Disruptor, fungling all the
They're going
side
down. They're
Yeah.
button.
not going down without a fight. That's what I love to see.
They're not going down. What do you mean? Look, they're winning.
Yeah, I'm talking about I'm talking about for the series. Like they're not gonna just let them sweep them under
No,
the rug,
no, I
you
think
know.
they can see for Glory 3 on the drug now. Look, the execution, everything is nice.
Yeah.
Except
It is really nice to see.
if the pink would be front, I'd be even happy.
I think we will see from Jabelka some switch,
Yes, I think he needs
some
it.
Liberator switch, and he's I don't know how
That's
much
that's true. He knows
he's
how to
still.
do
Oh,
that.
he's Ghost tanks actually, because he doesn't
Hmm.
maybe trust his lip micro. I don't know.
Well, he has ping issue, and
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah,
and
that's right.
like in in-house is like it's been quite often. Like he goes lips and then the lips die just because he has a bit of high
Oh
ping.
no!
So maybe Sea Shanks is the answer. We'll see. Because I don't think the Bush administration has really experienced what it means to fight back like a 10-minute T3 lip stack.
Yeah, I think SLR should go front already.
Yes. And he has T 200 minerals in the bank. T2 is done. He has +2.
Yeah,
But I
SLR
think
also has to get his
I
own. Oh, there,
I
there it is, the disruptor.
I think Undead is already ready for tanks because he has a lot of flings. So I don't know how this will goes up.
Okay. Quick death. That's nice. Oh, and
Oh,
disruptors both are then spent.
yeah, that's really bad.
But yeah, the SLR needs that zealots and needs to move full front just to kill this wave in time before the red catches it up.
Yeah, SLR
Being
should
back,
go
you just open
definitely front.
opportunity for them to stack these waves together.
The thing is that the disruptor is now okay. Well,
And
Doesn't
there was
matter.
no blink.
The Terran is steamed, and Terran is weakened.
yeah,
4 siege tanks.
Wow, that's a massive thunder that just happened at my house.
really.
Yes, like very, very loud.
Well, if you lose you on the stream, then you know the telephone pole is somewhere in the next street, blow up.
Luckily, they just replaced all the
I
telephone
think
poles, right? So it shouldn't fall down.
I think this is too much of infestor. That he doesn't need this much infestor. I think he could just go lurkers, right?
I will go Ling Mute.
Ling Muta? No.
Yes.
I would go
He's
somewhere
I
versus
think
else.
the
Terran.
biggest thing here is if they just keep the pressure on,
Yeah,
And
I
yeah.
he's
think you
versus
could
Siege
have
Some
this.
Tanks.
some Muta, but yeah, I would go just Link, I think, in front.
Yes, Ling Muta Bane. Front. He's
Yeah.
versus Siege Tanks.
I would go also Lurker, I guess.
I would add
Because
like maybe
for
2
the
maximums. The
for the yes,
problem with the
because
Lurker, it makes things stack.
yeah, like Muta also for the next wave. But Lurker actually damaged the Protoss wave.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Hydras as well. Do that.
Yeah, yeah. With
Oh, the
Lurkers,
one
that's
leave
perfect.
being rude on the Siege Tank. Okay, let's see if he's resieging it. Okay, there's a resiege. Let's.
No fungal? Oh, okay,
One
there's
disruptor
another.
is saved. Let's see the timings on the. Oh, 2 disruptors are saved, and the timing is almost done for the third one.
Ooh, and he pre-shot.
There's a
Oh, that's
pre-shot.
really, really good actually.
Nice. That
Nice
was really
shots.
good shot.
Nice shots
Yes.
from SLR. Actually, SLR did that before, so
Yes,
I
yes,
like
yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
It's like this Mercedes-Benz shots.
Jurzal. Mercedes Benz shots. Nice.
Oh, the lips. Sage,
But
Sage.
actually, Kavan is gonna struggle here because he went mass tanks versus libs. But I think that's their plan. It does look like they're trying to stack ground,
Yes.
but the ground is not gonna work with all those libs.
No, 3 road lips.
Wow. The...
Can you siege on that one marine? Jesus Christ. The lip is gonna die.
Actually, lives are good here, but he doesn't need more than 4.
They're now under needs mutlays to save the libs.
And he makes 6 lips now. This is too much. Like you need just.
Well, if
I
if the libs are killing stuff, you make more, right?
I think he's
Well,
tier
the thing
3
is,
now.
the other team is not responding to the libs yet.
I
I
think
think
there's a lot of panicking going on.
Yes.
he's tier 3 now, King Logan, so he can make some Thors.
Because what Jabelka pinpointed that after the first game, he's like they're very very stressed, and I think this is showing a bit. How do you get rid of this? Okay, suicide lib. Siege the libs.
I think King Logan needs also air, some some Vikings and some Thor.
Yes, 1 or 2 ravens.
Yeah, see, the problem here is Jabelka is getting Vikings, but his wave has 0 air. So possibly Ravens could be better.
I hope to see like a bad cruiser game. Yeah, the producers produced them.
SLR has been very on point with his disruptor shots this game.
Yes, yes.
I think Undead can spread his lurkers on the sides a bit. And yeah, more links on the backside also.
He needs to move front side first and then back side.
Front and back, yeah.
Yes, yes.
But
It does seem
this,
like they're being auto siege though, which could be a problem later.
I mean, this front line is too much weak here. I mean, I wouldn't put that front, but I would put just maximum back that links actually. Because they will just, I don't know. At the moment, it
At
doesn't
least
matter.
they charge into the siege tanks.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That's already like just make sure they're clearing out stuff. Oh, the disruptor shots are good. Thanks to the odd infestors.
Okay, now disruptor shots will be very important here.
Yes, and SLR saves the disruptor. In past tense, he saved a
Yes,
disruptor.
he's safe. But this is quite good army anyway to deal with. Like SLR should put front just before it's too much, I think.
Okay, do we have T3? So King Logan really needs T3 timing now here for the bio upgrades.
And Undead needs to go some ultras, I guess.
I think we have series in our hands, and my expectations about going to sleep early are diminishing by every wave.
Ultras, Vipers is ready
You
to go.
did say at the beginning it could be a potential 3-2.
I did.
Yes, you did.
For the sake of the games, that was that I was hoping for. For the sake of my personal mental well-being, I was looking for a quick, short 3-0. I can go to bed. Because we had game at 4 a.m. in the morning this morning.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yep,
just
I was
little,
there.
I'm
That was
just
exciting.
little bit tired. Siege tanks, marauders, marines. We have T3 from the undead. I hope to see some Viper play.
King Logan also has a good amount of marauders to take care of the
I think the top team noticed
ground.
the Liberators finally. At least I saw a ping. Siege King Logan, Siege, what you're doing with those
That's
Viperators? There's one thing to do as a terrorist, to siege your libs. Everything else is secondary.
Yeah, even for me, like on this server, I'm not sure what server they're usually playing on, but usually after the first like 10 minutes, it starts to get somewhat easier because then you kind of get used to the delay. But he could potentially be getting used to delay. I'm not sure. I think in the beginning part, I noticed he wasn't sieging at all though, manually.
Do you think he gets like a 10-minute delay?
No.
I think so too. I think even with like a really bad ping, you can still siege reasonably on units. Basically, what you said, it's auto siege, and sometimes it's siege, sometimes auto siege. But now he has T3, so it's gonna be significantly easier. Boom, boom, boom! Look at those libs going, delivering freedom.
the Lynx might get some upgrades, right? Here.
He has 3-3.
Yes, yes, the other upgrade.
I mean speed. It's not there.
No, crackling upgrade.
Ah, yes, he needs the adrenal glands.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a couple of lurkers for your trees.
Yeah, there's 6 lurkers actually.
Well, couple means it's a number below 10.
I don't think so, but okay.
Like for me, a number like couple number, I think it's between 2 and 6.
With pin 2 and 3 for me, couple.
So it's a threesome.
Yeah, something like that, I guess. I mean, 2 or 3.
Yes. Carriers. Yeah,
The fuck?
I think this game is Bush administration's game to lose, and we are gonna have 2-1, and we're gonna have a game 4. Even if SLR is back and the undead is not full front,
Okay, we
even with
have
that.
a lot of Tor now.
Mhm.
I mean, and also undead making queens instead of ultras, so this can be a problem.
Well, the good thing is that Terran has +3 on
Yes.
everything except
Yeah.
Horse. So it's just a cleaning, sweeping team comes in and cleans up all the leaked units and
Yeah.
kills half the next wave. So with that in mind, when the T4 kicks in, then they should be golden. Considering the income advantage at
Yeah.
7 minutes.
I see some void race against carriers. That's really good.
Yes, yes, very good. Nothing, no Tempest, no Phoenix.
Yes. That's great, yeah.
So either you go Void Race or you go Carriers yourself if you're T3 already, which he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's 3 upgrades already.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
You know what's a Thor? It's from
What do
Matrix
you mean?
movie, from the third Matrix movie where they were shooting in the Zion city.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
That's a Thor.
Okay. Well, he's making more lurkers. That's can't be good.
Where's Vipers? Vipers, Vipers,
Yes, where's
Vipers.
Vipers Ultras? I don't know.
He has 5 Thors, so Thors could benefit from some attack upgrades. Would nice to see some siege tanks as well from King Logan. Start to have other AoE damage units besides Liberators.
I'm afraid, like I don't know what is this Corruptors for. Maybe for some
For the Void Rays.
possible like lip stuff, but they're not front. You know that's really problematic. And actually, a lot of Thors just stacked.
Mm-hmm. There's so many Mortals and Stalkers.
Yeah,
Thors are not gonna matter.
eventually, King Logan should make some air. Otherwise, this Vikings can stack even on the long run.
What do you mean? He has this flying death machine that shoots down, spreads the freedom and democracy.
This is not good. Thors will stack eventually.
Yes, because they are
He
not
do-
moving front.
no, I mean, undead is front, just not all of his units, and there's no ultra in the front. That's a
Mhm.
big problem.
So today we have Independence Day in Latvia, 18th of November.
Yes, nice. That is nice.
Mhm. Nice. We really have to go make a new coffee.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Oh,
Lemon.
I have Coke, so
Nice. How much is it per gram in your country?
I don't know.
Well, if I make another coffee, then I'll be hard to sleep for next hour.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but I don't want to let the team down in a sense that I'm gonna be half asleep as well.
yeah. This is a good game, I must say.
Yes, it is. I'll be back. I'll open the window to get some fresh air.
All right, Jurzal, no problem. I'm here for you. Wow, all those missiles went to like 5 Marines or something.
Okay, I dipped in my special stash.
Tristan is coke.
Ugh. 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 I have a special stash of Red Bulls.
Yeah, really.
Yes, for the
How's
late night tournament or in-house games.
how special this?
Well, I don't usually drink them if I usually just get coffee, but in some rare cases, when you don't have time to make coffee or don't find anything hot in your desk,
Yeah,
I just take something from the fridge.
nice.
So the disruptors are not shooting and they're dying. Okay, 3 shot from 4. 5. No, how many disruptors are there? Ooh, the lurkers not scanned. The famous lurkers that are not getting scanned. That's a lot
Yeah,
of a lot of 3 carriers.
yeah,
The funny thing, if he could target disruptors into the tors, the carriers would clear
yes,
everything else.
yeah, yeah. That's for sure.
The DPS is insane from those. Highest DPS in the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How much DPS you're talking about?
A lot.
I think battle cruiser also. GG.
GG.
And we have a fourth game. Nice. This
Yes,
is a
yes.
game night, huh?
Yes, I already prepared.
Mhm.
So, Glory Tree on the left side has 1 point advantage. And for the right team, they have to win this game and next one to put down Glory Tree on their bench for the until next
I, I
tournament.
I'm disconnected, guys. Sorry.
What?
Again, I have some this error core dump memory or something. I have no idea what's this.
I see. You can watch stream.
Yeah, yeah, I'll stream. I'll watch stream now. Unfortunately.
Perfecto. Well, then it's a good thing I brought out some big guns.
Big guns? What do you
hmm
mean?
I got some Red Bull,
Oh yeah, yeah.
so I can be uninterruptedly streaming.
Red
Nice.
Bull gives you wings.
It gave me something.
Oh my god, it's so loud here.
Red Bull gives you anxiety. The new advertisement. Like I remember, like back in the days, like when I was in school, we didn't have to. Uh, you didn't have to be 18 to buy energy drinks, but now you have to be. Like I think for the last couple of years.
Really? I don't think you have to be 18 here.
Yes, they asked you have to be 18 to buy energy drink in Latvia.
I think
Wow.
it affects especially with some medicine, right?
It's more like the teenagers just abusing. They don't know how to dosage it, and then they have sleep problems, and they have like heart arrhythmia and other shits, and
Yeah.
they just overconsume it. and get kind of addicted on it.
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's fine. Like I think it's a legit normal that it should be the same treated the same way how it is treated like alcohol, cigarettes, and other addictive stuff. Since trees dropped, then we have like 2 hour loading screen.
Sorry for that. I don't know what's the problem, but
If this weather keeps up, I might drop too.
More good news coming in.
yeah.
Yay! It's like Kachar's like, okay, let me stream. Kachar's out. Trace is out. Monkey's out.
Oh, there we go. We're loading.
Yes.
All right.
Just waiting on. Oh,
Jebelka. Yeah.
Not.
so far no T2. Now we got a T2 from the Zerg.
Two brave marines are sent out to scout out. Okay.
Yeah.
Generals in the warm back seat are like, okay, you two marines go sacrifice your life for information.
Yeah.
I like the tactic from Undead. He's giving compliment and making the opponent's team relax a bit, and then they just wreck them. Like mind games is actually a big part of like this kind of a team game. Like if you can manage to get under the opponent's skin a bit in some weak spot, then it can influence the way how they play.
But it can also distract yourself and your team.
Well, then that's why you have to be good to do that in the first place. If you're if you're average player and start doing, then yeah, you can throw yourself off. Die from the cliff. Ah, the
Can I
conca
get
is
the
gonna be
mid?
messed. Okay. And we may have a blink back.
Yeah.
Blink back,
Blink,
blink back.
blink, blink.
Oh, there's no mini-map blink. This is on the spot blink.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
So
zealots already from Destroyer.
Zealots and armor.
Wow. Interesting.
Hmm. Blink back.
Blink
Blink.
back.
Okay, that was okay. Hold the
Nice.
Reapers, hold the Reapers. Okay, Reapers are
Oh, he
holded.
held the Reapers.
Okay, +1.
Blink
Okay, there's
forward.
+1. Blink forward, blink forward, blink forward, blink forward, blink forward. But the stalkers are cheerleading in the back.
yes. It was
For
actually
this
really
round, it's
close.
still okay.
No, it's not.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's not.
Need more hydralisks. No links. And the problem for the Zerg here, he's split against Liberators, but versus BioWave, he has to be all in one side and try to
Yeah. Yeah.
pull the Terran army. As long as you
Yeah.
can make the Terran army just walk around more and less attacking, it's better.
Blink back. Oh my god.
That was not a full blink, that was like half blink.
Yeah. Yeah. That should be a much better blink on this back.
Okay. Auto blink, turn off. Mm,
Okay. This is not looking good.
nope. Maybe next he can blink back a bit in a cannon, and then the cannon's gonna help to DPS down. Or they
Oh,
may lose the
that's
cannon
fungal.
versus those marauders. Yeah, there's a tricky part. Okay, what do you do? How do you blink so you don't sacrifice your cannon?
I think he should blink back here.
Blink one forward and like everything else black. Back, back, blink. Okay, there's a blink.
Yes, that's not a bad blink.
Yeah, but he's all clumped up
But
now.
yeah,
Okay, he needs armor and
it's it's
turn off the
it's
auto blink.
it's actually good against zealots to clump up a bit, but yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, he should blink forward when the Terran wave
Okay,
comes.
this is good. They can push here.
Yeah,
He needs to make sure he blinks forward though this time.
Yes, he doesn't know that, I think. He just gonna do some deep. Okay, blink sides is not bad. Like he can do some side and increase the
the
concave.
problem is he needs more Reapers, not Marauders here, because the guy is making Marines, so he needs more Reapers.
Hmm. Okay, this is very good. Did and green is zealots. So if the zealots half zealots die, so the blue needs his own zealots and doesn't need the D2 here. Okay, this is very good. Fungal hydras and fungal on the stalkers.
Maybe Zealot's better. Yeah,
Whichever, just fungal something.
yeah, this is really good actually. Blink back. Oh,
Bring back again. Okay, this is very good.
nice.
Nice to see some high level players now. Okay, who's gonna stack first? Okay, bottom stack first. Oh, the blink back. Oh, the blink back.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I don't understand what's going on. Turn
But
off the.
actually, Marauders here a really good job against this Stalkers.
Yes, that's. I think the logic is here.
Yeah,
What's the upgrades for the green? It's 111 versus 111. Yeah, but only 4 stalkers survived here. It's quite not enough hydralisks, I think, for the marauders. And stalkers are derping around, not doing anything. I yes, the
blink back.
small.
Blink.
Like you can't. There's immortal.
Yeah, should blink back still.
Then there's no point in getting that immortal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's DT and they don't scan.
I don't think they noticed there's a DD.
Yes, I think so too.
That was the last 2 waves were the point where they had to win.
Oh, they just pumped the DT back, so the detection couldn't see it.
Yeah, the small assassin in the back
Yeah, I think
just
this is the cannon.
doing some probation there.
This is the cannon, yeah.
Well, it's gonna be rough. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah,
And I would say if there will be a better Stalker Blink Micro and a bit better positioning from the Zerg, then it's GG there. They would win the game
yes.
in game 5th.
Yeah.
But Stalker auto blinking and not blinking in front of the Reapers is, yeah, it's a big difference if you do it. I think the pilot of that Liberator just broke his neck. Like, you saw it?
Really? That's a nice one.
Okay, there's an observer spotting everything. The incoming menace of Terran.
Yeah, it's too much.
Mm. But this was definitely one of the most fun series that I had a chance to cast. Like,
Yeah.
it was not the highest level of the play. Like, both teams, there are a lot of mistakes that needs to be fixed. But the best part is that both teams are very close to each other in a way of how they play in skill wise. And they have like a bit of a different approach. Like one team just goes Protostar and Protoss, other team kind of switches around between races. So it was definitely entertaining to watch.
Yeah, they could actually stack here, maybe, but yeah.
Nope, not Stalker Blink. There's so many marauders that stalkers don't gonna matter
Also,
anymore,
Lips just doesn't
and
siege
there's no lip
properly.
siege. So without micro, there's no way the game's over. There may some big. I don't think Jabelk is gonna allow any big fuck ups to happen, so he's gonna be on point about get this unit, get that upgrade. And if there's no micro from the bottom team, like for the stalkers, disruptors, and liberators, then there's no way the game's done.
The Stalker blink is really a big problem here. And auto blink.
Mm-hmm. I basically myself like I use auto blink only in the cases when the game like the fight is already over, and then I go back to build. That's when I use auto blink pretty much, or when I'm fighting like roaches. But nobody plays roach in high level meta.
Yeah.
After besides that, it's just all manual. Okay, let's check the Terran. Terran has no T3 and no intention to go T3, only to guess. Disruptor shots are a bit too excited.
Okay, that blink for lip kill was not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's purposeful at least.
It'd be nice to see some Ravens to tank for those Liberators.
Yeah, some Ravens will be great. Yeah.
Hmm.
But there's Thor now, so
There's a Big
yeah,
Daddy Thor out, and that seals the
yeah,
deal.
that seals the deal. Yeah, Kevin does his job. You know.
There's a ping on the incoming Doom. It's always a terrifying point of view when you are as a defender not in a T3 for the Libs, and then there's a pushing team with T3 Thor's already there, and they're like, yeah,
Oh, disruptor shots are.
Libs do so much damage. Jabelka
Um,
forgot that T2 Libs needs +2 to kill the Stalkers faster. But
many
that's not
many
his wave, so it's fine.
many players doesn't know how to use F3 menu, because in F3 menu you can actually disable the blink, and you can manually blink every, like all stalkers, right? Like together.
Hmm.
If you don't want them to auto blink.
That's true. I think the problem first is you have to understand auto blinking is bad. Like if you don't
Yeah.
understand the auto blinking is bad, there's no point of knowing how to turn it off.
Auto blink is good on only some certain circumstances.
Yes,
In
you.
general, if you want to use stalker blink, you do it more purposefully, right?
Hmm. Oh, this auto shots are good. He got lucky
Yeah,
with the
this is
Widow
not
Man
bad.
kill.
Now we should blink forward. Yeah, this is good blink.
How many disruptors
Uh,
saved?
No,
No one. So no, zero chance clearing out that proto save.
no, there's no way he needs more immortals. So, but then he can't. No, I mean, immortals go front, still dies, and that's still a big problem.
Well, he needs to save. Like he uses as minimal amount of possible on the leak, and then the rest of it on his own way.
It's really hard now.
It's 30
And
minutes and two Terrans with T3.
yeah, it's
It's
really, really hard.
close to impossible,
Yes.
especially with the gas strategy that both teams are utilizing. While the Rebellious team is playing safe, then bottom team is trying to utilize the late game.
The C's are good from Jabalka, I think.
The DT is just slicing and dicing. 7, 8, 9, and it died. So what we're doing here, we have +3, we have range, we have all the nice units. It's interesting what I see that the amount of ravens that we see in these games are actually not that high number.
Yeah.
Like remember that whenever you play like TVP, like Kachar plays or whoever plays like T2 Terran, it's like 6 ravens and sometimes like a crazy number of like even banshees and other things, just to make sure you have some tank ability.
The Leap sieging on Marines.
Protoss doesn't have marines, don't be silly trees.
Yeah. I mean, Marines of their own.
Well, it was a traitor marine. Some secrets has spilled out. Some beans are spilled. And that Liberator pilot took advantage. Revenge. Revenga.
There's a double scan going on there. The Leaps are just totally devastating everything.
Ah shit, I forgot to turn the going bomb up. Nobody mentioned that. So basically, in the stream, there's like 0 game sounds. Okay, I think this is it.
It's like
Turn off,
GG.
turn off the Stalker micro and GG. Congratulations.
Alright, congrats to the
Glory,
top
Glory
team.
3. And
Glory 3.
and shout out to the Bush administration for the very solid debut of the tournament.
Yes. You mean Debat?
Debut, debut. I don't know. What's debut?
Okay.
And I would love to see you guys like Glory 3 team, and I would love to see Bush administration team in houses and come and practice the builds and come learn the knowledge. You can show a
Yeah.
couple tricks how to open Zerg versus Terran and other things. So definitely some things that could be improved there. But yeah, overall exciting games. I hope the viewers had entertaining time. And see you guys in the next game. So